In this song lesson, we're going to take a look at a jazz standard. It's a Latin tune called Blue Bossa. And this is just sort of an introduction, really, to the bossa nova sort of sound and bass. It's a very distinctive thing. Basically, you have the rhythm that's so constant is that dotted quarter, eighth, and quarter on the 1 and the 5 of the chord change. So, Blue Bossa. This is in the key of C. It's a minor. And we start off on C minor. And then we go to an F minor. And then a D, minor 7, flat 5, and G7, and then back to C minor. So let's take a look at this a little bit more carefully. C minor. C and G, those are the only two notes you need to play. The F minor, F, and C. Then for the D minor 7 flat 5, we have D and an A flat. We're playing 1 and 5. In this case, it's a flat 5. So. And then the G dominant 7th. G and D. And here, because it's the 5 chord, sometimes we'll use the 3rd degree, the B. Even though this is in the key of C minor, which has a B flat in it, the G chord is a dominant 7th chord in this song and contains the natural B. It's not like we've left the key, because it's really just trying to make a very dominant chord for the minor key. And so this is a very common chord progression in minor jazz tunes. We have the 2 minor 7 flat 5 and to the 5 chord, dominant 7th, to 1 minor. And F minor, the 4 minor, D minor 7 flat 5, G, and back to C. So that's the A section. That happens, or that goes through twice, that repeats. And you can improvise. Now, when we go to the B section of the song, it changes keys for a little bit. And we start off on the E flat to the A flat to a D flat major 7 chord. We're in essence in D flat, the key of D flat, for just a minute. So we got our E flat minor 7 to A flat dominant 7th to D flat major 7. And if we take a look at those chords, this is a 2-5 in D flat. 2 minor 7 to 5 dominant 7 to 1 major 7. So that's why we've changed keys. Now our tonic center is on the D flat. Let me play that again and then show you how we transition back out and make the key change back into C. So here we go in the B section. We're in D flat. And then we go right to a D minor 7 flat 5 to G dom 7 to C minor. It's a little tricky bit of harmony there, or at least tricky to the ear. We have D flat major 7, and all we do is move up to the D, but the 5, this note, stays the same. sort of a pivot modulation. It pivots on that note. And then we key change back to C minor. So the form of this song is A, B, back and forth. We just play that whole A section. Starts over again. So great to improvise over. You got two different key centers to play around with, and it's not too complicated to get lost in. It's sort of like two different key centers that you can work around. All right, so let's play through the change one more time. This is Blue Bossa. We go to the F minor. D minor 7 flat 5 to G, Dom 7, back to C minor. Here we go to the key change. E flat, A flat, 2 5, in D flat. And then we go 2 minor 7 flat 5 to 5 of C minor. I've written out the bass line there in the chart, or at least a version of that bass line that I'm playing. And also, I've included beneath it the melody. And you can study the melody of it and learn how to play that whole song together. It's a great song on bass, easy to learn, and gets you introduced to playing some Latin music. So there you go, Blue Bossa.